So I recently came across a video where someone was calling out skincare scams, saying that most products are just expensive fluff and that all you actually need is a cleanser, a moisturiser and an SPF. Now, the skincare industry is undoubtedly a billion-dollar machine, and yes, there are some products that are complete hype. But if you've got mature skin like me, then you will know it's not that simple. So let's unpack what's true, what's misleading, and what actually works. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning viewer, it's good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic, we are looking at the viral claim that skincare is nothing more than marketing and you're better off ditching everything but 3 products, and that is the cleanser, the moisturiser and the SPF. Well, if you've been watching this channel for any time, you will know that I am passionate about skincare. Over the last 3 years, I have looked at products that are particularly suitable for mature skin, because I am now in my 60s, and what worked for me in my 20s and what worked for me in the 30s most definitely does not work for me now. So when I saw one video in particular, the thumbnail caught my attention. It had a waste of money, and she was holding 5 Trini products. Ooh, my hackles were raised a little because I, as you know, am a lover of some of those products. So it did its trick. It got me clicking, it got me watching, and I thought you too might have seen these videos that is telling you all you need is minimal skincare. And in this video, we'll cover what mature skin really needs, what works, prices versus premium, and we'll cover some of the science. So let's start. So let's look at what our mature skin really needs, and not what the beauty industry tells us that we should want. Because as I mentioned, at 50 plus, our skin is very different to what it was in our 20s. And I've noticed my skin is thinner, it's more prone to dryness, and has a slower cell turnover. So yes, SPF and retinoids are certainly powerhouses, and we most certainly need them, but they are not enough. Ingredients that support collagen production. If we put on our moisturiser as we age, it doesn't hold the cream the way it did, and therefore we add different ingredients like essences, like serums, to keep these products like a blanket on our skin. That is essentially what we're doing. We are looking to hydrate our skin. Now I'm just going to read a few notes here. Ingredients that support collagen are things like retinoids, peptides, and the newest, PDRN, which is a salmon DNA. Growth factors, these are all supporting ingredients that really do hydrate and help the skin cell turnover. So moisturiser on its own, hyaluronic acid on its own, in my opinion, is not enough. We need deep, lasting hydration. And another product that I believe our skin really works well with is a fermented ampule like the TW Isntree. We'd also need barrier support. A moisturiser on its own does not have the barrier support that we need as we age, and those are things like ceramide creams, centella, and products like these that support our skin cells. We also benefit from gentle brighteners, things like ginseng, because not everybody can wear vitamin C. I, for one, am unable to wear any type of vitamin C, so ginseng is perfect. The bok choy is really good, and these are stable formats that really help the skin. So active ingredients do really encourage skin growth, cell turnover, hydration and barrier support. More importantly, consistency. This has to be done every day. Let's address the cost question. This is where we all get a little bit emotional, and the skincare world can absolutely manipulate us into thinking we need this product, we need that gadget. But I think we all know that expensive doesn't necessarily mean the most effective. Some of the best products that I have ever used have been £10 or under. For instance, The Ordinary, that arrived on our scenes in 2017, the Inky List 2020, and of course some of the other newer products like the Korean Beauty. but I have had some premium products that are absolutely worth the splurge, and there is nothing that comes close to that product, or so I thought. I've got to mention that Korean beauty has especially shown us what is possible over the last few years, and have introduced ingredients like ginseng, PDRN, snail mucin, and their SPF has changed the way we look at SPF forever. And I recently came across their SPF, which is in the form of a serum. Honestly, this just has blown my mind. I've actually done a video about SPF from Korea. These have just changed the game for me. It is showing us what is possible out there, bringing in affordable options. But they aren't just moisturizer, they aren't just SPF, they aren't just cleansers. They are all of these products that support your mature skin. For me, it's about texture, formulation, the delivery system, and ultimately how the skin responds over time. Using these ingredients, using these additional hydration, barrier cream ingredients, they do make a difference. That I can assure you. Skincare isn't minimal, it isn't excessive, it's intentional. Here's where I do agree with the original video. Some of the industry really does play on hope. They sell promises in a jar, expensive jars, and the older we get, the more they try to sell it to us. But here's the thing, the older we get, the less gullible we are. We're informed. We want skincare that respects our age, that respects our goals and our skin type. So the real scam is not the overpriced jars, the overpriced ingredients. It's that it makes us feel not worthy, that buys into you need fixing. And for me, that's the scam, that they're selling you need fixing. I promise you, you do not need fixing. You absolutely don't. Ask yourself this, does it support my skin today? It's not what TikTok is telling you, that the minimal skincare routine is the best, because as we know, what works for the TikTokers in their 20s and 30s is not necessarily going to work for us in our 50s, 60s and beyond. So that is the question you ask yourself. Does it work for me today? And if it does, then it's not a scam. What I would be really interested in hearing in the comments is, have you found a product that's a real steal, a £10 product that works for you? That would really interest me, and probably the viewers as well. I hope you found this useful and interesting, because when I first came across that video with the Trini products and the waste of money scam, and there was a younger person, I thought, no, this has to be addressed. So I hope you found this useful, and if you did, press the like button, and as I say, leave a comment. I love reading your comments. And while you're at it, ding the bell, because when you ding the bell, it alerts you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And while you're at it, you may as well subscribe, because when you subscribe, it lets the algorithm know we're doing something right. And we're nearly at 15,000 subscribers now, so that's really good. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your weekend, wherever you are in the world. And remember, skincare isn't minimal, it isn't excessive, it's intentional. And I will see you soon. Thank you.